So welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk about something I picked up on Prime Day. I know Prime Day was a while ago. It's taken me a long time to get around to this video because I bought it and then didn't use it for ages. And technically I've only used it in the house. But I will talk about it. And what I got was some, wireless microphones. These are the Godox MoveLink M2s. As I said, cheap. Even today, when they came out, they were $199 or something. Yeah, not at that price now. I think even today on Amazon, you can get them for $110, which isn't that bad. I got it for around that price on Prime Day. So yeah, it was a no-brainer. I just had to grab them because, you know, it'll come in handy. And I've got some ideas for these. So want to have a look at what's in the box? No. So here we go. What comes in the box? Obviously, we have the two transmitters and the receiver in their charging case. We have 3 charging cables, all USB-C obviously. 2 lav mics, nice extras. We have the dead cats to go on top of the mics for the windy situations. We have the camera cable and a phone cable. It's got that TRRS there. To go with that, there's a 3.5 jack here that goes into USB-C. That was an added extra. I didn't add it in. It came with it. And then there's a, not sure why you'd do this. There's a carrying strap for the case. I'm not sure why you'd carry that around in your hands and have it wrist strap. But hey, you got a free wrist strap. Yeah, okay. So there you go. The contents of the box. So yeah, these things, they're cute. I say cute, jeepers, they're tiny. So receiver. 2 transmitters, as you say. But they are small. Now I've never actually had the Rode. I can't remember the Rode Go 2. Actually, that's a new one. I haven't had them in my hands, but they seem to be the same, almost the same dimension. Usual. They've got the clip on the back. There's a magnet. Now it's not the strongest magnet in the world, but it does work. They do pair up really quick. Now, one thing to be aware of, this is a charging case. It's not a battery. It will not charge them without being plugged in. So just be aware of that. It does add a bit of weight, but if you just tuck these in your bag, you're great. They last up to 8 hours, so yeah, shouldn't be a problem. And tell you what, let's just turn them on now, and we'll connect up and see what they're like. So we're on the wireless mic now. How's the sound? Pretty good. The level seems to be fine. I'll play this back later and have a listen myself and see how it is. So yeah, works great, all right? It's, you know, it doesn't seem to be picking up any interference as far as I can tell. As you noticed in the box, it came with a USB-C connector, which is great because it allows me to connect it up to the Action 2. Now the Action 2, there wasn't a way to mount it on the Action 2. So what hopped on Amazon, picked up a cold shoe mount, and M3 taped it to the back of the heatsink case. So yeah, now I have wireless mic for the Action 2. And we'll wire it up now and have a look. Right, the Action 2. Take these, that's my camera module. Don't need that right now. So here's the USB-C, and you can plug any USB-C mic in there. So I was able to take the cable here, plug it in there. Now we have a 3.5 connector. I cheated and got a double-ended. Now you can use the cables that came with it. Okay, turns out do not use this connector. Use the cable it came with. This connector reduced the levels by at least 5 decibels. It was terrible. Plug that in to the camera. There. Now we have a setup. We have our wireless mic to the Action 2. Now, how is it going to keep them together? Well, I got one of these that... Oh, sorry about the noise. Cold shoe mount. Comes with all the nubbins to get on Amazon. Comes with all the nubbins to get it onto a frame, camera frame. And again, it's got this slide-on connector. Slide it on. Now it looks a little bulky. Tidy that up later. But it does work. It works fine. So there you go. It's all in one piece. And you end up with a wireless mic on your Action Go 2 for just over $100. Fantastic. So I'll be using them in future videos. Hope you'll join me then. And maybe we'll discuss later on how well they've actually performed. That could be a while down the road. It takes a lot of time for me to get around to these videos because, you know, it's not my full-time job. I have a day job. I have 3 teenage daughters now. Oy. Whew, you can imagine. Oh well. Till next time.